You get into this business thinking it's all about the lights, it's the cameras, it's the, ooh, I'm on TV, ooh, I'm interviewing Nick Saban, I'm interviewing Charles Barkley. But what I've come to find out, it's more than just that, it's the stories that you get to tell. And I feel like I've come across so many wonderful stories and people and been able to tell those stories in such a way that they've had a positive impact on other people's lives. And I think that's so very important to me because I have a story. In 2003, I was a gymnast at Rutgers University. I got a phone call from my dad. He said, "Lauren, your mom died. Get on the next plane you can and I'll be at the airport to pick you up." He never did show up. Instead, it was my Uncle Mike who had to tell me, "Lauren, I'm sorry, but your dad passed away too." Both of my parents died of drug overdoses. And I think what's so hard is I see them then and just had no idea that they had this pain and this addiction that just had such a strong grip on them. Nobody is exempt from life's difficult circumstances, but you have the freedom of choice. You have the freedom to choose how you're going to respond to adversity. So how are you going to respond to adversity? How are you going to stand up and allow your resilience to shine through despite all the challenges that are woven into the fabric of your lives? You have a choice. You have a choice today. You have a choice tomorrow. You have a choice from this point forward. He has a story. She has a story. Everyone has a story. And I think that vision was once blurred because I was never honest with my own story. And I never saw my story for what it was because I was ashamed of it. I was in denial. And until I was truthful with that story, it was hard for me to see that there's so much more to life than just, the 9 to 5, going to work every day, that we have an opportunity to impact other people's lives. And that's what I love so very much about my job. You all have a story. Every single person in this room has a story. I want to encourage each and every one of you to fall in love with your story. By all means, fall in love with your story and keep moving forward no matter what it is that you've been through.
We get to be the author of our own book called life, right? We get to have this book and we get to fill each page, each chapter one by one. And let me tell you, there's gonna be chapters in there that you're gonna love and there's gonna be chapters you're gonna wanna rip out and throw out the window, right? At the end of the day, I think it's so important you have this blank canvas that you get to fill each page. And I think that when you can find meaning and purpose in your life and ultimately fall in love with your story, you will find that you can inspire others to walk through doors they never even knew existed.
Let's go!